The keyword over here, the economic opening. And many countries have moved away from the lockdown and restriction against the virus. They mean that economic opening, they mean that we're going to open up for more foreigners to come in to visit our country. So when foreign country visit our country, so they have, Singapore government have performed very well during the pandemic. Besides recently, there's a spike in the COVID-19 cases. But you look carefully, all the COVID-19 cases, although the number are very high, but most of them are vaccinated, and they have the symptoms of very mild one. But when economy is opened up, what's going to happen? Foreigners are going to fly into Singapore to do what? To purchase property. Why? Because they find it sometimes in the country, their government do not perform very well. They are disappointed with the thing. They want to find a safe place for their family, just in case there is another outbreak on any of the virus. So when the foreigner come in, what's going to happen is they pushes the price to come up. Because as a foreigner, when they purchase a property, are different for a Singaporean. The difference is because when they come to Singapore, the most they say is about 2 weeks to 3 weeks. So they have to make a decision as soon as possible. Singaporean might take 3 months, sometimes even 6 months to make a decision. They have the luxuries of afford the timing, but the foreigner doesn't have. When they come to Singapore, maybe 1 or 2 weeks, they commit and then they move on. Everything will be by wire already. So you can see UOL here. What did Mr. Lian say? He's the chief. He's a group chief executive of UOL. What did he say? There's a rising construction cost. This rising construction cost is due to what? Also to the shortage of manpower, and also supply chain are disrupted. So all this will cause the cost of living are higher, and also the cost for the developer to build a unit. So everything will boil down to the price. Market trend on the bigger units. Let's see this. Let's see at 2013. You can see during 2012, there's high demand. You can see here, this is OCR here. The square feet, I put it about 1,002 to 2,000 square feet. In the 10 years volume, we can see what happened over here is 2013. 2012, people are still going for the bigger unit. But you can see the per square feet, they enter here is about 960 and 900. But what happened during the 2013? 2013, there is a TDSR. When TDSR is implemented, there are more people, because of TDSR, they are not qualified for the loan, to loan so much money. And also people are afraid that because there's a new government intervention, they will cause the price to go down. Then you can see here, that's why the demand is went down here. And it go on for many years. And what happened in 2008? And it wasn't. 2008, what happened in 2008? Because of ABSD. Everybody know about it. In the July, they have announced the increase in the ABSD. So causes the trend here to go down further. But look carefully on end of 2020. There's a slight increase in the bigger unit. And you can see in Q1, they increased to about 120 units over here. But if I'm going to shorten it for you to see, it's much more clearer. This is a CCR and RCR. They have the same symptoms at the OCR there. But you can see there's a slight increase in this quarter already. But I'm going to shorten it for you to see much more clearer. You are based on 4 years. In the 4 years. From 2017, 2018, you can see 2018, there is people are picking up the bigger unit in the very less volume. But you look carefully here, Q3, you can see the movement here, and Q3 for 2021, you can see that there are more over 100 units have been taken up. And look at the prices. Look at the prices here. Because you can see some of the developers have already known that bigger units are moving faster. That's why resulting the price also have changes in hand in here. Okay, next. This is a CCR. CCR, you can see in 2017, as an average price is about 1,008 per square feet. But now you see at the average price is about 2006. But you can see at this point, average price here, 1,005. But people are not picking up the pricing. But at Q1 2021, you can see the volume showed up already. So my question is, since we are in the Q3 of 2021, will Q4, will you see a higher volume in the transaction in the bigger unit? I'm very confident there will be. For the supply for bigger unit, the supply for the bigger unit are getting lesser. What are the new supply coming in and enough to support the demand? This is a thing that causes the fear of the Nissan. You can see this is a recent M block, and look at the price, the highest bid from here. This is a smaller unit. This is the Mount Emily Park will be here. 3 Point. This is where near the Newton site. So you can see highest bid here. They mean that the break even. Actually, you wanna ask me, this system has not fully updated. The reason why, because the construction cost here definitely will go up. So it go up, the break-even point, I think easily you talk about 2001 plus will be here. So if 2001 plus, how much they need to sell to make a profit? So you can see even if it's a very small development, Fortune Park, and you can see Robin Drive. Robin Drive is in the prime area, but you can see their land are all very small, and this for the M block. You can see the bigger M block are not happening at this moment of time, but you can see they're all the smaller one. But more happening is on the GLS. This one everybody know on the Jalan Anak Bukit. This one is by FICE awarded to Far East one. This is something very interesting they coming out, which is the Tembusu. But Tembusu, what is the estimated PPR that you think the developer will bid, and they able to bid and to get the land? Because a lot of developers, the land bank are very low at the moment. Their inventory are low, and then you can see the existing stock are start to move. Even for the post-launch, even for the new launch, they are moving quite fast. Lentor Avenue, this is a parcel A. They have another 500 units. But my question is, when Tembusu is launched, Lentor Hill is launched, will they build more of the bigger unit or the smaller unit? But this, as a developer, there's also fear because they build too many bigger unit. What's going to happen is because the quantum will be higher. So making the pool of buyer are smaller. So sometimes they also shift to the compact or the 3-bedroom or compact 4-bedroom. So the existing old inventory, sometimes you still have the bigger floor plate over here. So the next one, you can see upcoming. This is very interesting. It's near to MRT. This is Dunman Road. The site is for application estimated for 1,000 units. Same. What kind of land price they will be bidding? So the another one, Ulu Pandang. And then Bugis. This is very interesting. Kampong Bugis. The whole area here, they call it the Hui Xia here. So they're going to build estimated to be 1,000 to 4,000 units. And this also RCR. My question is, such a good location, also near to the MRT, and then they have some of the sea view, a nice view, although there is a cross junction here. But what do you think that during the tender, the developer, what kind of price they need to bid to get this piece of land? That, okay, recently tender closed. You can see here, Northumberland is by MCL and also CDL combined together to bid for this land. But what kind of price they bid? Later, I'll go to in-depth to about Northumberland, what happened over the district in the District 8. You can see now they bid at 1,129. So to sell a profit to break even, in fact, the break even is 1,008. As I asked you, break even 1,008. If they will plus a 10% alone, as an average, they have to sell at 2,000 as an average, you know. That means that if a 20%, most of the developer will look into 10 to 20% of the profit. That means they sell at 2,002. So how about those high floor? If they're going to build high floor, about 20th floor, do you think they will still sell at 2002? I think most probably we are talking about maybe at least 2003 to 2004. Amokyo, I think this is by Mayflower, this by UOL. This is very interesting. Amokyo going to have a record price again. And you can see because of the highest bid, UOL got it at 1,001 per square feet. The break even, I think estimated will be about 1,008. And you can see they have to have a profit. I think most probably they will start. UOL have a very good strategy. Sometimes they will start with something like 2,000, and then when the unit move upwards with a high rise, you can sell most probably up to 2003 to 2004. So most probably you'll see Amokyo in the near future in the next year. Lentor will be here. Lentor will be another record price. You can see when you see this, when you share with all this with your buyer, what do you create? You create it. They know that if they don't take action now, the dream home, they want a bigger unit, will be further away from them. And then they have to get a bigger loan and there are more cash upfront they need to pay. Recently, tender close. This is something also interesting. This is one at the Rochester there, which Biopolis will be there. So you can see the break even is 1,009, and you can see here is about 2,003. So there's another parcel B. We have a similar one. This is by EL, got it already. Another one is a King Ford one. They got it for this piece of land. Okay, you can see here. When you share with all this data with your buyer, you can see Miss Sun, she herself said, she has fear. The price will increase. They know the price will increase. You can see, and unit out will reach in the future. They really know. So, and Mr. Tan also said, when things go up, price go up. So have to understand, our GST have been due for many years. We are at 7% of the GST now. They're going to increase to 9% and due for many years. But when will it take place? When the 9% will take place? I tell you, it's going to be very soon. One, the pandemic of this COVID-19 is over. The government will take action on this. And for inflation-wise, although it increased only at 2%, but inflation normally will take place in the beginning, will take about even 10 to 20%. Because we experienced during the 3%, we experienced when it increased to 5%, we also experienced it in the 7%. So I am very there to give a figure. In fact, the inflation will be more than 10%. And don't forget, Singapore, everything, what we have is almost 91% is all by imported. Okay, this is something very interesting. What happened in 2015? 2015, when study was in the tender, 2015, there's 16-way fight among the developer. 16-way fight. And what kind of price they are bidding? The highest at PPR is 720. So at that point, if you are developer, you will laugh at this sub-39. Say, crazy, you bid at 720. Then how much you going to sell? But what going to happen is, and they're fully sold. And the location here, and don't forget, Sturdy Road here is near to the Pinchoka here, The Pinchoka is somewhere, Pinchoka is somewhere around here. You see, but they're fully sold and they have already started to make a profit really. If you can see, if in 2015, the developer have a very fast side. If they do not bid at this price, will you get the land? Will they make the money or not? And the buyer also make a very good decision in 2015 during the time. So they enter the market and you can see they're laughing to the bank at this moment. They're sitting in a very comfortable way. But what happened in 2017? In 2017, in just a short 2 years, they are increased in 28% in PPR. So you can see Lau Kin Huat here, construction firm Lau Kin Huat here, they bid at $1,000 at PPR. And there are 11 bidders. There are 11 bidders, for this piece of land. Where is this? And Perumal, where is this? This is where existing, where the Uptown is. The Uptown is later. I'll explain more on the location one. But what happened here? This is the location they bid. They bid. So a lot of people say, hey, expectation to be $800 to 850 only. You bid 1,000. Are you crazy or not? So are you getting a high risk or not? But let's see what happened in the later stage. Now you can see in 2021, Northumberland out for tender. The big boys came in. CDL with MCL, they combined on this and they bid about 400 million. You can see there are many of the there are 10 bidder over there. What did they see in this piece of land? What did they see in this period? Why they want to bid so high? Because of the past sales of the study. They know that study have selling very well. They know have Uptown have been selling very well. I think the developer also make a good profit from there. That's why they came in, and also due to many factors of the location and the future development will be here. This is where the Northumberland is. In fact, it's further away from what Uptown it is at the moment here. The MRT is here. There's one. The MRT entrance is here. Another MRT entrance is here. But it's further away from MRT there. But they still bid higher there. So if I go back to this slide, they are from 2017 to 2021, they are 11% increase. It means in total over such a short span of the PPS average, they have such a high increment on the land because everybody hungry for the land. But what is the balancing stock in the downtown area in a different district? Let's go through one by one. You can see District 8 is here. Uptown is somewhere here. In fact, they're very close to town. They're very close to 11. They're very close to 7. But the other RCR, District 3, also very close to them, to the central area, and District 7, even District 12 also. Let's see one by one what happened over there. Let's look about good size of a 3-bedroom. So if I go to take about 9, 10, 11, 7, 6, all are surrounded, even I take a 13 inside here, a 3-bedroom, a good size of a 1184 square feet, very livable space to 1,004 square feet. Let's see at Uptown, what do we have? We have the 1102, with the last few units that we have. 1184 square feet is only 1,007 per square feet, my friend. It's only 1,000 per square feet. But I say, hey, maybe it's because a bigger unit, the quantum is high, nobody pick up. Let's see carefully. 1593, they should have a bigger unit than us, although they are freehold. But you can see the quantum different. They're selling at 2001, and then you're paying 600,000 more. 600,000 more. The difference is about how many percent? 30 over percent. 30 over percent just to get a freehold, a freehold, will you worth it or not? So I don't know. So, but of course, 1593 also a good project. And you can see the rest of in the town area, you can see how much you are paying. Look at the quantum. The difference can be as much as, I just want to, difference of 1 million, even to the highest, those very high-end one. You can see you're paying about $5 million. So we go to the next slide. So we're basing on per square feet. You're basing on per square feet. 0406. 0406. Per square feet is 1,006. When you look at here, the per square feet here, do you see anything which is below 2,000? You don't see anything below 2,000. Excuse me, let me have a drink first, sorry. You don't see anything which is below 1,006. Some people will tell me, hey Sam, because you know why? You got see read properly. This one got PPS one. Your PPS the charge low. Yeah, but it cannot be so much different, right? But later I'll show you again. Then you will see. Let me see. 06. Okay. You based on the largest size. We're not the largest size. We're in the average good size. But You look at the price, at the Uptown price, it's 2.1, it's 2.1, no, 2.175, 1,006. And you can see the rest of them, even whether the location, whether it's in town or near to town or the prime area. So let me see. This one have a similar one, 046. This is something I want to share with you. While we are speaking now, you can see this is a 4-bedroom, also with PPS. Per square feet is 1,006. Some people say, hey, a lot of buyers don't like with the PPS one. Of course, because you look carefully, the rest are premium unit, they have a study unit, they have a private lift, they have a with 4+ study, they have exclusive, the good location. But I can tell you, while we're speaking, this unit is sold. Just sold. It just sold already. It's that kind of fast, because when people look into the comparison in different areas, in different districts, they find that Uptown here, we have a big unit and we have a very low per square feet. This one is already sold, so I don't need to go through again. Very interesting, very interesting. We have a penthouse, 2305. How much the per square feet? The per square feet is only 1,009. Don't forget, because you are at the 23rd floor. You compare to the rest, they are lower floor, some even second floor, first floor. You can see the cost about 4 million. This one, it costs about 2.78, and you're able to own a penthouse, a 4-bedroom penthouse, which is near to the MRT and also near to the central district. They say, oh, of course, our penthouse difficult to sell, Sam. Correct or not? But we sold the 2302 by Venapang. Venapang is inside here today. We sold the 2303, 3 over millions, my friend. We sold over 3 over millions there. Per square feet is about 1,009 per square feet. So you can see people are picking up for a few reasons for Uptown, because they have a very nice view. They have a very nice entry on the per square feet. Quantum-wise, still very comfortably. So go to the next one. 0402. Wow, this is the unit that will move very, very, very soon. With the 0402, it's a 4+ study, which is some very rare, with very nice PPS, and in the show flat unit, and it's only 1,006 per square feet. You look carefully, just have a glance through. Actually, it's just a glance through. Wherever per square feet you look, you look here. You look here. It's almost half of the price, my friend. It's half the price, and you get the bigger size. You see, our size is how big is the size? It's 1,009 square feet. Not bad for a size one. But it's then some people say, hey, you use all the prime district. Later, I go further. Then I'll compare to District 2, District 4. I will go to in-depth of District 7. Then you see the price comparison. Okay, so we go to the next one. This unit, let me see, 0405. This is something very interesting unit, because the quantum are quite low, because 1,006 per square feet, and we talk about the absolute quantum is about 2.6 only for a big unit, for a bigger unit with a 1,550 square feet, and we have a very nice PPS overlooking at the pool. Okay, I'm going to introduce you this project called Uptown at Farrer. There are 116 units for the residential, 16 story, 240, 16 story of the 240. This is service apartment. This facility are on level 4, and it's already TOP ready. They mean that your buyer bought it today. If 2 months later you do the completion, they may any moment you are ready to come in to move in, or can start your renovation in that kind of ready. Of course, during those buyers who bought earlier, they say, hey, how come TOP, my buyer still haven't get the key? But don't forget, normally when announcement of the TOP, it takes about 2 months to 2.5 months for the buyer to collect the key one. So if your buyer commit today, chances that you will get your key in most probably in the beginning of January, you're able to get a key already. Let's know more about this project. You can see a project which is, this is the thing that the buyer concept is because of the location and the connectivity. But you look at the MRT, we are just 2 minutes walk to the MRT, you know. In fact, the MRT entrance is here. If we talk about 10-meter walk, walking to the entrance is about 1 minute. You go to the station itself, another 1 minute. So in fact, 2 minutes to the MRT station and 2 minutes to the City Square Mall. It's a big mall. This is about 450,000 square feet, you know. And also near to Federal Park Hospital, they have one Federal hotel will be there also. But where the MRT bring you, we are here, you know. In fact, 2 stops away, you're able to reach Dhoby Ghaut. Of course, you're boring. You find that city, when you stay there, you find that City Square are so boring and then you've been there so many times. All you need to do, you just walk 2 minutes to the MRT. You take a train, it's 2 stops away. It takes about 3.5 minutes to reach Dhoby Ghaut for 2 stations. And then when you walk out, it's the basement of the City Plaza. So imagine you have 2 shopping malls all together. Then if you want to go to Chinatown to have all the Chinese food, we are just not far away. You want to travel to Orchard Road with all the connectivity. That's why this is one of the main factors, because of the location and the connectivity, the buyer able to make the decision. Of course, 2 minutes to City Square Mall. This is how City Square Mall look like if you've never been there. And this is how Uptown will look like. Okay, I want to say something over here. You can see the building over here. The building over here, in fact, is a service apartment. It's 16-story and with 240 units. Imagine a developer are keeping 240 units for service apartment. If I'm going to use something like that, if one unit costs about 1 million, just 1 million, they mean that the developer park 240 million in this location. They park, either they are too rich, they got nothing to do, or they really see something in the potential of this area here. So they're willing to put such a huge fund in this area to have a collective of the renter, because they know that service apartment will be in high demand in the future, although now we are not allowed to travel. This, they are managed by Lyft, which is an escort, and then Funan are also by them. One advantage, if you have this service apartment just right beside you, because you can see down the road of 5 years, 10 years. I don't know whether you have seen any of the project which is like me. Why I say like me? I'm not that old, but I look very old. The project, some people go, wow, this project, how come, how old? 7 years? 7 years look so old. How come? Because of the maintenance. But you can see, if Lau Kin Huat have owned the building here, will they keep the facade or not? Nice or not? Will they keep the whole environment here look cleaner? If imagine, do you want to rent a service apartment, it looks so run down or not? They have to upkeep it right. And you can see the shop are here. There are 7 shops over here. So a lot of people are inquiring about the shop. Are the shop for selling? Because you know they have good human traffic there, is a lot connected, but they are not selling. The developer have a concept. They combine the shop over here to become a concept restaurant. So the people from the residents here, and also the service apartment, they can visit the restaurant. So we talk about Lau Kin Huat. Some people, okay, you can see Lau Kin Huat. A lot of people say Lau Kin Huat, but in their family they call it Lau Kin Huat. The reason why I call Lau Kin Huat, because sometimes in the last time the nurse, when you're born, they use dialect to translate to the nurse. So the nurse is not Chinese. They say, oh, was it Lao? They say, okay, Lao, Lo. Then they become, English name is called Lola, but they call Lau Kin Huat. They've been around since 1969. They have a very reputable developer. Even Nasim residence also built by them one. They have a lot of credit record. You can search the internet. So we're going to take this one. While we speak just now, we talk about the 4-bedroom deluxe, which is the 2303. It's 1,008 square feet. But what kind of view? Do you buy a penthouse a big penthouse or 3 over million, 2 over millions, and then block or not? No, because you are about 84 meter above the ground. So this is the view that you're going to get. But I'm not going through the layout because you can see the actual unit really. But I want you to see the view. This is what the view that you get. Next one, O5, also a very interesting unit. They have the northeast facing, and you can see at the 84 meter height. This is the view. We have blue. In the sky is clear. You can see a very Singaporean type of view that you get. And O6 unit also, they have a beautiful view will be here. You can see. Okay, we go to the next one. Is Uptown a federal undervalue? There's a report sometimes back. You can see undervalued property, are they worth taking a second look? This is why, although we have very less unit left, but I still insist to do the PPS, because you know why? We find that you look to the chart later. I'm going to go more in depth. You find that then you have to judge yourself whether Uptown and federal are undervalued or not. I'm going to share some slide here. Let me share this one. This is the unit available now. You can see, in fact, while I speak, this unit already sold already. 0405 have sold already. So you see per square feet is 1,006, 1,007 at a typical unit. We have two very nice units over here. The 811 is with a very nice loft unit, and the show flat is still available for viewing. You can view the show flat, the show unit, and also can view the actual unit till this end of October. So make it fast. So you can see here we have 3 penthouses over here. We have the 1,399 square feet with a very low quantum, which is about 2.78 only. So those have a higher budget one. 06 we have about 4 over million one. The buyer want a bigger unit. Let's go and see again. So remember, it's about 1,006 plus 1,007 all the way to 1,009 per square. Let's go some in depth. So I want to compare. You can see District 2 is here. In fact, they're further away from the core area of the District 9, but I still want to use them for a comparison. So let's see what happened over here. District 2, some of the units have transferred at the average of 2,007. District 8, where Uptown is, we have an average price of 1,008. So you can see this is why one of the reasons that we later I'll go through. Never mind. So I'm going to compare District 3. So how is District 3 performing? Let's see. District 3, some of them even hit to $3,000 per square. But as an average, District 3, unless you mark it as a very large unit, but averagely you're talking about maybe now currently it's all about 2,001, 2,002 per square. Even ASR average price now entry is for 2,002, but with a very high floor unit. But we look into District 8, which is Uptown and Federal. Just now we saw something at 1,006, right? So is it safe to enter or not? This is a question you ask the buyer. So you enter at 1,009, which is a very high floor with a penthouse, slightly less than $2,000. So if you compare to District 3, is it safe? I think it's safe. So let's go further. How about District 4? District 4, you can see in District 4 compared to District 8, average as a 230. The lowest is 2,000. So no matter how I compare the 1,006 is below here. If I compare to 1,009, also below here. If I compare to 1,007, it's below here. So the per square feet is still lower than the District 4. But is that's all? No, we have more. How about District 7, which is also very near to the central core area? You can see 8 and 7. In fact, we are all side by side and also linked to the District 9. So you can see District here, District 8 and District 9. What is the average price? Average price is 2,007. I would dare to say sooner or later, in fact, they already done already. They already done. Some of the very high-end like subway residences, all this, they have reached 3,000, 3,004 plus, 3,000 plus. So we compare to, in fact, we are not far away from them. So you can see we also very near to the Orchard area. It's the same thing, 1006. You can see here, and you can see 1007. We have the unit just I show you. Then you see the 1009. Is it safe or not compared to 1000 District 7? So definitely will be safe. Now, how about District 12? Interestingly, District 12, Balestier area. Let's see what Balestier area performing. They have average price of 2002 nowadays. So you can see District 12, the lowest point now is about 18 plus. 18 plus. Although we had a PPS, but our entry level is 1006. I'm not going to pay the OCR because OCR some already reached 2000 really, some even 1005, 1006. And the OCR is very common nowadays. But what caught me surprised is at the past three side, some people commit at the 2001. I have to read to salute to the agent also. So you can see 1009. And then you can see, how about District 13? See, they are not near to the Central CCR, District 13. I also used to do the comparison. So as average at 1006, yes, I said not bad as a 1006 one, but currently 1006, but the average is 2000 now, And you can see our 1006, we still have the stock of the 1006. How about 1009? We added, but don't forget, they are OCR. We are RCR. That's the difference. You can say, hey, it's the same one. The per square feet is almost quite similar. You can see it's quite similar, But don't forget, we are RCR. This is OCR. So this one, I need you to remember. How about District 15? District 15 is also quite famous for because they are also near the CBD area, which is District 1, very easy to travel. Then what is the performance recently? You can see District 15, what happened over here. In the older unit, you can see, because District 15 are very wide, very wide. You can see over here, this is where the Torokura area here. This is the Torokura area here, all the way here. Torokura area freehold, you still get about 1003, 1004, you still can get. But this is not a prime of the 15. But that's why you can see some of the per square feet, you can get it in the lower one. So we compare, even District 15, they went up to 3,000. But District 8 have not. So far, the highest point we saw is only 2002. So is Uptown undervalued or not? This one you have to really give a deep talk already, The report really say undervalued or worth a second look. Or you really coordinate with a company, say the old price tag. Remember, coming from our CEO, Isma, have been saying old price tag. Do Uptown and Federal fall in this category or not? So give a deep talk on this. You can visit the site. But how about the future? So say, okay, after launch, this might be a last piece of land over here. Northumberland is here. And you can see there are more land around here. Plot ratio is about 3.5. And you can see they are here. There's another piece of land here, Owen Road. There are more land all out for sales. In fact, Federal Road, Owen Road, you can see the plot ratio is 4.2 and 3.5. They are all the high rise. In fact, this Uptown and Federal is here. Okay. I'm not going to talk about ECB, all this. I'm going to tell you about direct case. Direct case, you close something like 1102, just a typical 1184 square feet with a quantum of 2000. We have a bonus now. Because developer also trying to clear it. They mean you have a 3.2% is a very good reward to have a 3.2%, not the highest, but very handsomely reward. And you have a 12K of the incentive paid to you. All in all, for just one unit of 2 million, you will get about 76,000 include on GST. So then how to see the actually book the tagger now in the PA app. We have a lot of taggers there. They're very capable to show you the unit.